All right, folks. Welcome back to the podcast where we praise the so-called high-value men who justify cheating and the so-called independent women who are simultaneously convinced that their partner's duties should also include paternal responsibilities. Christian, it's a hard life. No, it's not that podcast. It's not that podcast. Come back. It's Frieren. It's Frieren.
Sorry. I think I fell asleep.
I would have fallen asleep too, Christian. It was wild. It was a very, very long intro. This is what happened when we let Pierre do intros. But episode 22. Let's get right into it. Future enemies. Everyone's chilling. It's the aftermath of passing the first test of the first class mage exam. We learn more about Ubel. Oof. I didn't know. Like,
what do I find in Ubel in real life, bro?
Christian, this is becoming an obsession. I can see it. She is bad. Yeah. It's just, and they haven't even sexualized her like they're doing with Kanye, but it's just, you can tell. I understand, Christian.
Where do I find a girl that wants to kill me?
No, Christian. Where do you find a girl that wants to empathize with you? And then
True.
Just, like, oh, you come from a poor background, so do I. What else? Tell me more. Oh, so do I. Oh yeah, bitch, you're dead. So all this talk with Werbel, you're like, oh, this was some cool thing. No. She was just like
flirting.
Yeah, like I like that binding spell. I want to bind you. And a throuple. Bro, whatever homegirl does. Ooh, Land knows who he's dealing with. Like, bitch, I'm not telling you shit. Oh, bind me? Go ahead, bitch. Kill me. I don't give a fuck. I don't know, Christian. It's not that kind of anime. Again, I finished the thing already. But in some alternate universe, homegirl is falling so hard for this man because he's just a mystery. And she's like, bro, I want you to crack. I don't know if you noticed at the end of the episode in the restaurant, they're on a date. They're on a date, Christian. He bagged that. This was one of the most effortless pull that one of Land's clones have ever done. Like all the other clones are clapping so hard. Like my boy really just did that. Boy number 3 or boy number 5, whichever boy it is. Like, I remember like watching Disney Channel as like a kid, being like 5, 6, 7 years old. They're like, oh, the cool kids are the kids who get girls. Or Everybody at Chris, there was an episode where he's trying to be like Flavor Flav. Like, I ain't nice, kiss my ass, I ain't nice. Just like, he's trying to be this distant, aloof to Tasha. Like, I don't care, do what you want, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's Land, but respectfully. Like, girl, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I'm not here for it. Bind me, go ahead, kill me, you're not getting nothing else out of me. That empathy shit, I'm not telling you anything else. Where are you going? Stop following me. And she's just intrigued, Christian. She's like, who is this man? She's like, I want to know him. Like, fuck that empathy for fucking like the copy his spell shit. Like, I want to know him. Like, I want him. And bro,
Okay.
I gotta stop myself sometime. Like, where is this? Where are we taking this? She's like, I want him. She's like, bro, no. Ubel is, no, she's something else. But that's a cool move. That comes the closest to Linny. No, Linny mimic your move, your physical fighting moves. She literally just take your, what are those things called? The main thing that they have? Your what is it? Your special move? Was that what like wearables? He binds you, like Sharf. He makes the Jarlty for Lawine. What is that called? That's my
Like
blank.
specialty?
Sure, cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah. No, that's very sick. That's sick. Yeah, everyone just was chilling, and the flashbacks, of course. The flashbacks were good, informative. It shows growth in Fern, which is very great to see. Like, what was the first one? The taste, right? This guy is like, my kitchen's the best. Fuck whatever you say, Himmel. Respectfully, this shit will go on for hundreds and hundreds of years. And how Himmel's like, well, you know what? Since you said it, now I need to make sure that this taste lasts into the future. To which Frieren concluded, like, that's a check. A, it tastes different, but B, it tastes even better. So even though homeboy's dead, because he's not an elf, that was a human being who's dead now, but it's probably his great, not great. Himmel's only been dead for like 20-some years, or 30 at this point. So yeah, maybe like his son, or his grandson. But the fact that they were able to maintain their father's legacy and expand it, taste-wise, to make it better, that was pretty fucking sick. That's flashback number 1. Flashback number 2, changing someone's life, even in a small way. Like that little girl. That's the second little girl that Himmel saved that probably remember him for the rest of her life. First was the old lady in the previous episode with that sick-ass short that I did for you, Christian. But she'll never forget him for the rest of his life. Heroes' actions fade over time. and we tend to forget that they too have lived. Those are your words, by the way, Christian, from that short.
Damn, I completely forgot that.
Of course you did, Christian. Yeah, it's okay. You're here to just edit out good shit that I say, and I'm here to just remember the good shit that you say, and and bring them out for people to hear them. But it is what it is. It's such a weird job that we have. But it's storyalysis. Yeah. So just change someone's life for the better, and how this little girl got to go back to her parents. It's fucking sick. And Frieren got to see, like, damn, like Lawine and Kaine brought me cookies and told me that, sis, we would not have been able to make it out this first test if it wasn't for you. So for that reason, let's just giggle here and talk about boys and shit and pretend like we're good girls. Wow. Did you see Fern's face throughout the whole conversation? Fern's so uncomfortable. Like, these... Okay, Christian, you can edit that one.
Okay, wait.
It's a joke.
I do want to rewind back a little to the part where he saw Stark for a second, and the guy was like, "You've arrived at the essence of martial arts."
Oh no, so we're not going to rewind. I was going to get there. Yeah. But go ahead. I'll continue from you. Yeah, I was not going to forget that part, Christian. I was not. But go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, because they do it again. Where Stark, he's training in the background while we focus on Frieren and Fern, and he's trained to a point where he has reached the essence of martial arts. Like, even though it came off as like kind of funny because Stark didn't know the guy, like that is no fucking joke.
That's
like,
not a joke
and then Verbal confirms that it wasn't a joke either, because he says
You've
he
mastered
actually,
this shit.
yeah,
Essence. Yep.
that is to master the essence of martial arts.
Martial arts.
That means you are like, no one
Jet
can.
Li times fucking 300. But
Yeah, like that is no fucking joke. And I love how the story, like, I love how it was just a quick insert. Like, it doesn't want to draw your attention to it, but at the same time it does. It's such a big deal to say something like that. And then they just quickly slipped it in there.
I love that a lot, and I love that Werbel recognized that from just his look, because he's poaching a contender to help him. What was it? Kill a fresser, if that's how you pronounce it.
It says a lot about Werbel too.
Yeah, his discerning abilities. He's seen enough warriors to know a good one when he see one. Like, you'll do. Like, your height, you'll do. Like, you got an axe in your back, bro? Yeah, you'll do. and he did. But it would have made the scene more wholesome if he knew the sensei or master. Because there's nothing against it. The writer chose to do that for whatever the reason was, which is cool. But it's just like...
comedic. It was like a comedic little moment.
It was? Oh.
Yeah, because it's like... Starks, yeah, because Frieren's like, who was that?
Who was that?
Like,
I don't know. He's just been talking while I was training, and I've been just doing my training. Or he's reached a point that he's assimilated so much martial art knowledge from Kraft and Old Man Vol and Sign, if they did train with Sign, and Eisen, that this last training was literally by himself, and this sensei was just watching and saying, I can't teach you, as you already know. But he said, I'm done teaching you. He said, there's nothing else for me to teach you, as in he taught him some... Again, I'm reading too much into this. We're overthinkers. Well, Pierre is, unfortunately. But no. The scene was great, as is. Yeah. It was... Homeboy is becoming dangerous. By the time he's done now, Fern's going to lose it. The next time he touches Fern, she's going to put her hands on his and draw it closer. Just... Christian, I don't know why I say these things. You don't deserve this. No, it's some crazy shit. It was a very low and nice episode. Like, everyone's chilling, everyone's eating. Dinking again, oof, they're eating, let them eat, bro. No, they earned it, they can do their shit. It is what it is, let's not say shit. Yeah, Fern's tantrum.
I love these moments though.
Yeah, their dynamic is very cute.
Fern, I love how they just go along with it. I mean, Stark actually is coming from a place of like being afraid.
Yeah, Fern is scary.
This is the beginning though, and he's like, I also had juice at night, and then she does like these little baby hits. I just love it, and then the sound effect they give each hit, like a little clock. It's so great.
No, it's cute.
It's just like adorable. There's nothing else about
it. Is
like it's just adorable and wholesome.
She's also extremely. Like I mentioned Pure, or I know I make a lot of jokes. None about Fern because she's a kid. We don't do that here, even if it's an anime. But yeah, it's her upbringing, right? Like, you're raised by a priest. Like, it's like she holds some strong values. Like, you're a pervert. You're a fucking pervert. Or no, we're not doing this. And she's strict. Yeah. Fern is a Fern's a very good. Like her character is nice. Like you need someone like that in the crew, because if you take her out of the equation, things are going along. That's true, but in less order. Frieren would keep overspending, oversleeping. Stark would be probably not as disciplined as he is, because Fern reprimands them for any little thing that they do. It's like, oh, your master made it rain. Give her a mouthful. I plan on doing that. And I love that they've given her that role because she is qualified. She's that's the priest's daughter and shit. No, I like their dynamic. It's very nice. How Frieren goes run to Stark to beg, like, please come help. Like, and notice he's adding Mrs. Fern. Miss Fern. I don't know, Miss Fern. I think Frieren is sorry. It's okay, Mr. Stark. You can pick what you want. Miss Fern, okay. It's just I love that. Yeah, because you're treading lightly. You know, you're approaching with caution when someone's mad, and they've displayed that beautifully. It's nice. It's nice. Nah, it's sick. Their dynamic is sick. This trio is just top tier. What else? This was a chill episode, right? What else? Lawine. Ooh.
Oh,
She
yeah.
from bro. She pulled up with that dress. I'm telling you, Christian. I don't know if this is
Lawine was usually like Kaine is the more dominant one, like the more.
bro. Christian,
Now it's
mention
like
these words with me,
Lawine.
man. Bro, you know this.
She got on a knee. She got on one knee and like delicate.
One knee, Christian. She got on two knees. She got on two knees. She made a bun with her hair, bro. It's not for kids. It fucking said it's not for kids. Like, it's just it said that on this channel. But regardless, it could be less dirty. But yeah. She got on two knees. It wasn't one, Christian. She assumed the formation. Jesus Christ. Okay, Christian, I can't be the only one saying these things. You need to start saying some shit too, because then it's gonna be like there's probably gonna be a case being built. Like this guy, like not everyone is qualified to start a podcast. Like Exhibit A. Yeah. You need to jump in the dirt.
Siri is pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I stand by it.
Of course. Oh no, I know you do, Christian. I know you do stand by it. It's okay. But I'm telling you, Lawine, like the way they've written her character, the modesty and this dominance thing, just chill. Like, oh, saying you kind of cute. Like, what? She was giggling, telling these stories. I'm like, bro. I'm like, Lawine.
Okay.
We mentioned this already. Again, they haven't done this for a character at all. Like how we're like, you know, some characters just beauty, like just raw, unfiltered beauty, like Arnheid from Vinland Saga that we mentioned. It's not what this is for her at all. But I just love the contrast. Her sister / best friend / lover / friends with benefits, whatever they are, Kaine and Lawine. It's the contrast is crazy. Like Kaine is extremely like the way they've drew her character, winter or not, is just belly button out and cheeks out. Lawine is very like modest, which we learn more. She's from a rich family, and of course there's some standards that they need to, I don't know, be upheld to, which she obviously doesn't like, but that's all she rocks anyway, aside from purple or blue, whatever it was with that cute hat. But it's just underneath all that, Christian, the hair pulling, the attitude. Oof, women with attitude are some of the. And my girl has a crazy attitude, which I tell her all the time. Like, sometimes it's hot. This is, those women love hard, Christian. Just like, get you a Lawine. Like, fuck Ubel. Fuck some chick who's gonna try to sympathize with you and kill you. Like, get you a Lawine. Get you a girl who says, who talk, any waitress will come to you and talk to you bad. Like, who the fuck you talking to? You're not talking to my man like that. Who the fuck you talking to? just nah. Get you a Lawine. If that's how you pronounce her name. I like that the W is kind of like a V or silent. It was nice. They had some fun. They recognized that Frieren is the shit. Thanked her for it. It was a very cute episode. Did we touch up on Himmel's thing? Change someone's life? Yeah, Frieren changed, basically. Didn't really change their lives, but kind of, she did. It was a big deal. Passing the first stage of this first class exam, because it's every 3 years or something. So that's something that's kind of rare, because it happens every 3 years. So for that reason, helping someone make it to the next round is, it's a big thing, which is why they thank her for it. So in a way, she did slightly positively affect the course of these women's lives, and they will remember that. And that's what Himmel was talking about. He said a quote, Christian, to live is to be known and remembered by others. You brought up something like that. You mentioned a One Piece quote that is along those lines in one of our past episodes. You said something along the line of dying is living and not being known is like dying. You mentioned something.
Yeah, it was Dr. Hiruluk, and he said he was speaking to somebody, and he said, when is it do you think that a man dies? Is it when he's stabbed in the heart? Is it when he's poisoned? And then he's like, no, a man dies when the living forgets him, or when the living forget him.
Yes.
So, but yeah, no, that line, to live is to be known and remembered by others. That's the soul of this show. It's like the beating heart of this show. It's like, it's all about being remembered and what it means to live with that context of being remembered.
Yeah. And that's what Frieren is. Frieren is the conduit for all of these different branches. Like, she is the common denominator, like, because she is the, like, you know how Seer is like the living grimoire? To all those friends who she lost, she's the only one carrying their memories. And she just got another one, Vol, we just saw a few episodes back. And she's carrying that one too. It's pretty cool. It's nice, actually. Like, she is not conduit, but carrier. Yeah, conduit is a different... That doesn't make sense. But yeah, she's like a carrier of all these memories, which is what Himmel assigned her to anyway. Like, you're going to outlive all of us, so you will remember. It'll be on you to remember. He said politely, but...
No, I think conduit's a great word for it. Because that's like a channel for conveying things.
Yeah, but she's not conveying. She's just withholding.
Well, like, she's... Like, just like how she's taking Himmel's memory and she's carrying it with her. It's like the memory of Himmel is getting funneled through her. Because
she wants other things to funnel through her, which is why she's going to Henday. She's going to Henday without protection, by the way.
Oh, brother, just watch Hentai already. I know you got the lotion right next to you. People wouldn't know, but beforehand. Okay, not.
Of course. The wipes? Bro, everything's here, man. I'm telling you, just the seams gotta be perfect. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna watch that with my girl. I'm not watching that with myself. I don't trust myself. if Frieren comes out, I don't know what I would do, Christian. For that reason, I need a supervisor from the opposite sex to just take over and just guide me in from there.
Imagine you tell your girlfriend to just dress up like Frieren. You know people do that, right?
People do it.
Like, they tell their partner to just like cosplay. And while they have sex.
Yeah. While they like never taken off. Like, it stays on.
Well, they probably like rip it off, but like, yeah.
Dude, my girl and I went to this the sex store a few months back. She was actually pretty cool. I've never been to a sex store before. Bought a few toys. We fucking spent the weekend in this hotel. It was actually an eye-opener. I'm dead serious. I'm not making any other stuff. Actually, wait, why am I telling you this shit on here? Yeah, we'll talk about this later.
I was just about to say, like,
there's some crazy shit.
Something you want
that's what it is, Christian. We're a fucking rated R channel. You can take that out if you want. I don't really care. They don't know who my girl is. Anyway. It is what it is, Christian. It's a hard life. But yeah, this ends. Christian, before this ends, as this is ending, Sensei sent out... Well, she didn't send out. It got sent out. Great. Like, the last 4 tests she did, nobody passed. She's an extremely hard proctor. It is what it is. But who was the guy in the bathtub?
Well, we'll just have to see.
Okay, I finished the whole thing, but I again, yeah, obviously. But I don't see him in the previous. I mean, he must have been there. What?
Well, we'll keep an eye out for it.
No, I know, Christian. I'm going back in the past. I didn't see him in the previous episodes. Or he was there, but just in a very insignificant role. Because they mainly focus on the 4 groups. Ferns, Dinkins, Werebells, and Frieren. When there's 6 groups that made it out.
Because they also showed other characters getting a letter
that we hadn't introduced yet. Did. Okay. All right, cool. Then I should just know these will be the next few folks that will join a bigger part. Will have a bigger role. We'll have more screen time and word. Cool. It is what it is. Bro, what's one boy's name? Guri? Gay? The 2 proctors. What's the guy's name? Ginny? Guinea? Guy?
Genu, I think.
Genu. It's like, you put together a dreadful test. He's like, you think so? I'm a pacifist. I'm like you. What do you think she meant by that, Christian? I don't understand what she meant by that. She has no enemies?
You don't remember Thorfinn in that saga?
I remember Thorfinn and Thor's. I have no enemies. That's what a pacifist is?
No, I was just saying that. It's like,
okay, so you're basically clocked out at this point. Just don't even ask her any more questions. Okay. Okay.
All right, folks. Okay. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Yeah, it is what it is. I can't carry this on myself.
For the pacifist line, we should probably talk about that like once the actual trial gets underway.
Okay. All right. Well, this is episode 22. We are 6 more to go. Future enemies. Okay. We're both going to sleep. But I'm going to watch hentai. All right. Imagine I'm already a hentai addict. I have not come out.
Yeah. This is just your way of like slowly getting you.
Okay. All right, dude. We're good.
All right. Yep.
Bye.
See you.